Hey everybody, welcome to Polypsyche. Hope you guys are having a good April. This is your new moon in Taurus reading. So I know we're all trying to stay positive right now, but if you need, I think this is going to be a new moon that's going to kind of, the fears are going to be coming up. A lot of the fears are going to be coming up. A lot of, anxieties, worries, shadows. And it's important, I think, to talk about these things. If you can't talk to somebody, journal, write it down. Yeah, it's intense. This is intense energy. I think I'm going through an ascension also. I started having it about a week ago. I started feeling different. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I'm ascending. But I have lows. Ascensions aren't just all happiness. And so I'm going to pull us a few of the dream tarot cards and see what our energy is going to look like for this. 10 of Wands. Boom. Yeah. I'm going to read from the book also about this, because the deep meaning's here, but the basic meaning for that 10 of Wands is that carrying a lot. Look how he's there with the cross, too. And the water's... No, it's not water. That's, what is that fish called? It'll probably tell me in the book. He's like... This is very interesting. I really want to read that. I don't know if I should just go ahead and read that, or if we should move with the next one. Spirit of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. Like in the cocoon. I see that a lot with these analogies of us being in our cocoon as we are transforming here. He's got a lot of choices in this 10 of Wands, which I usually don't see, but there's a lot of 2s in this. So we'll see what's going on with that, and we'll pull one more here. One more message. So like that one there was sticking. One more message. Might have been actually a Taurus there wanting to come through. 5 of Cups. Okay, let's start with, at the bottom, Lord of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that Taurus energy there. He looks like a magic genie. Being stable. Let me read from the book here. Let's see what the 10 of Wands says. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. And I got a lot of markings in here, too. The burdens of life are upon the seeker, who can be overwhelmed by the challenges and burdens placed upon them. They can only survive with courage and insight. They need to understand the true nature of being, otherwise they are overburdened with grief and worry. This card represents the shedding of the skin of illusion, rising above what appears to be dead. The figure now stands upon a coffin. So you can see that. Broken open by swordfish rising from the watery depths of the unconscious. It is through the piercing sword of the fish that the illusion of life and death breaks open to reveal the truth. Through the broken coffin, the illusion of death is pierced, and the inner eye now sees the triumphant spirit rising, shedding his skin to be crowned by the risen spirit. That is really awesome. That must be what's up there in the top part there. There are depths to plummet and mountains to climb, all in service of finding one's way, reaching the goal, discerning the truth. In the distance, the sun and moon are balanced behind the golden peaks. Reason and intuition shall be needed and successfully accomplish the journey. Change is ahead. A move or journey towards what once seemed out of reach. Recovery of a precious item, a cherished dream, a mislaid plan. A secret is revealed. The hidden is made manifest. The goal is now in view, yet all can be attained only by learning and carrying the burdens cast upon one. So, realizing that the Spirit still continues, that this is a part of the journey here, and the things that are crumbling here and having to be restructured, which Water Baby was talking about the other day, and Astrolata was talking about this too, about the things that happened with the eclipse is what just kind of triggered this and all the changes. I follow a lot of astrologers as well. I'm hoping to get more into that. But again, as these things fall away, as we find ourselves moving forward here, you know, he's not dead. The coffin, even in the coffin, he wasn't dead here. He's still moving forward. It's really cool. This is really neat. I just absolutely love this book. Something that could be recovered. Something that is hidden is now going to be understood here. Learning to carry the burdens cast upon one. To understand the true nature of being. Maybe it's just about kind of maybe understanding more about the ups and the downs. That's life. It is up, it is down. It's never going to be, you know, this straight path. Let's look at the Spirit of Cups here. Enveloped within the waters of unconscious. The wisdom of true knowing that supports her as she trusts truth in all her pursuits. She is completely devoted to the path of learning and is willing to give it her complete attention. She is an ideal student who enthusiastically embraces the role of scholar, for learning is her passion. Whether seeking her path through vision or through dream or vision, or through the wisdom of the written work of generations of teachers who precede her, she devours the material presented in her studies. She trusts in the state of grace, which opens cosmic love, and acknowledges her personal state of unknowing. She seeks to banish her ignorance by replacing it with the grace given by her continual devotion to her studies. She never tires of seeking answers and learning new material, and is passionate and undeterred by the challenges, difficulties, and frustrations along the path. She remains focused and is not diverted from her goal to learn or to grow. Study is not work to her, but is her vocation. She is simply devoted to wisdom. She radiates the potential for true creativity, manifesting divine grace by accepting the inner gifts along with weaknesses, knowing all is in divine. A creative, intuitive, artistic student capable of giving hope, optimism, and love to all situations. Enthusiastic, devoted, and loyal, a true seeker and scholar and educator who loves their work. This is the transformation that is being undergone here. As we transform from feeling the burden to understanding a new way. It's like, this is almost like the Ace of Wands in a sense too, along with the Ace of Cups in a way, because this is the loving of the self here, this new way, this learning a new path here. Let's see what this Five of Cups is. Future here. New emotions rise from the cup of love. Passion orange light explodes from the vessel. This is so cool. Flowing with an inner spring of knowledge. This awareness may bring happiness or sorrow. It may expose unfaithfulness and deceit, or it may reveal deep devotion and purity. In either case, it leads to heightened emotions. The fish from the depths leap into the light, which, while male and female reason and intuition reach up to discover and partake. Here is discovery, finding a new faith, finding new understanding, a new guru, rising along with the euphoria and excitement of attainment, or deep grief at the loss of what one treasured and trusted. At its best, this leads to new understanding and deepening of connections. Knowledge can be hurtful or healing. The bitter medicine of truth can impede progress as one is unbalanced by the revelation. The joy of good news naturally leads to euphoria. The message of revelation is a certainty, but the content is flexible. It can even be deceitful, taking one down the wrong path, at its worst leading the seeker to invest blind trust or emotional attainment to an insincere teacher. Innocence and experience can steer one in the direction of superficial understanding and inexperience, True understanding arises from inner work, leading to a discovery, a legacy, or a trust, or new teacher. A message arrives, causing great upheaval. The message is true, yet acceptance difficult. Inheritance, wills, gifts, losses. A lot, yes, again. So this is a card about loss, and as many are going through a loss, there is still a part of awareness that is with this. And that's the thing about the Five of Cups, is it's a learning that we're all going through as a collective here during this energy here, this Taurus new moon, as we're going into this season here, and then into Cancer. And we're going to have that full moon in Scorpio. That's a lot of water. That's a deep water energy, very emotional, dark, but it's a part of the learning that we are going to be going through. And so, it's just, this is being exposed. The truth is being exposed. And so it can be hurtful. But to understand that this is part of the process, and that's what these are about. That's what this is all about right here. Learning. The Spirit of Cups here. Being that learning, compassionate person. She's transforming into that butterfly through healing, through pain. Let me pull you a few Osho cards here. Sorry for all the reading. I just really want to try and give the most in-depth message, and I can never remember everything that they say, and I don't use this deck very often, so because it's so in-depth. I have not learned it yet. It's a special one that I bring out for y'all for the new moons and the full moons. Yeah, totality, trusting. Gosh, that reminded me of the picture that I saw or did you wash your hands and hesitating to take this because somebody didn't wash their hands? Now I'm scarred with that for forever now that I've seen that. Or maybe we'll read on that too. This is just how I'm just going to do it like this today. And I know I have signs I need to do. I'm busy with a massage finals, trying to get that finished. The burden, yeah. Again, you feel that. You feel it. And scary. And this is frightening here. For me, this is kind of frightening. Trying to grab that person's hands. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Projections. And going with the flow, yeah. That's your advice right there. Being in the water. Not resisting. You know, you're going to have ups. You're going to have downs. Just going with it. This is, for me, this is like almost like the divine feminine, divine masculine here. Talking here. In the 5th dimension. Perhaps you are connecting more even with yourself here. Even with the divine feminine and divine masculine within yourself. Connecting here. They're becoming connected here. It's like the unity is happening due to everything. Both the divine feminine and divine masculine are going to be kind of on the same page in a way. I mean, despite the fact that one may be calm 1 minute, one may be upset 1 minute, but they can balance each other out that way. Traveling in trust. God, I feel like I really want to read some of this here. There it is. Look under that there. I think some of you may be wanting to travel, because that's with the burden. Wanting to get out and do more, and some perhaps you can a little bit, and others not at all. And that could be something, you know, you're tired of being inside all the time. If you're able to get out at all, just be very careful. But I understand that needing to get some sunshine somehow. You know, even if that's somehow you got a window, somehow you can sit under your window and soak up some sun. That sun's in that picture there. Meditations and what is that? It's like mantras. Positive. Yeah, courage. Courage to go with the flow here. Allow the emotions to flow. To trust in the process. What is this projections? What is this projections? Oh yeah, look at that. And I love that courage card because it shows the flower growing in the most unusual predicaments here. It's showing that flower growing amidst all this. The wall, anyone trying to stop you from doing that. Now with projections here, look at this. It's like connecting to people. Yeah. Being open. Unity, again, this is coming up here. Not sitting in it. And I don't think you are. I think a lot of you are reaching out here. Being creative. And we are the world. Asking you to be creative right now. Asking you to realize that, you know, we're in this together. And I feel like you are I feel like you are in that. I feel like you are. Look at that comparison is there. Don't compare. Don't do that. The bamboo does not compare himself to the oak tree. We are all unique. We are all special. We all have our own troubles. You know, you may say, oh, well, this person has it easy because they have this. No, we are all going through something right now as a collective. As a collective, we are all doing that. But at the same time, again, with that 5 of Cups energy, we're connecting because of this. We're connecting. It's just the pain, the awareness. It's all connected. And to realize that is a big thing. To realize that without the pain, I mean, where would you be right now if you didn't learn those lessons? Where would you be at this moment? Moment to moment here. Being in the present moment. Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now. I always bring that up all the time because it was so helpful for me to try and release all these negative thoughts that are going on in your head and just be here, right here. You know, we're constantly worrying about the future, and it's good to get your messages, but I feel like a lot of you are connecting to people. The ripeness, investments here, the harvest. What are you investing in? The success is there as well. But being creative here and planting the proper seeds. That's what you got to do. I'll pull maybe a few tarot. I know I usually don't go this far, but I just feel like I haven't done a video in a while. It's just, again, everyone's thrown off. We're all thrown off by things. Get some additional messages here before I let you go. And let me pull an angel card before. Any additional messages here for the collective, for additional messages for the collective, for the new moon in Taurus energy. Four Wands, Queen of Wands, Strength. We got all this fire. Page of Cups. Some kind of planning here. Be careful. Interesting. That is interesting. I'm trying to figure out why this is there with this. That Seven of Swords always throws me off. But this looks so good, though, with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And then what fell out here, you got this Knight of Wands showing up. He's been showing up everywhere. There's this Queen of Wands with the Four Wands and Strength. Having the strength here to persevere, to push forward. She does that. That's what she does. To focus on that family, to focus on that foundation here. And it's not easy. No, and strength, everyone has been very elaborate on strength lately and how this is challenging to do so. But she's tapping into some knowledge here. Why is that Seven of Swords here? Balance. Balance. Balance keeps coming up. Why is balance showing up here? Equal. Trying to have the balance. Trying to figure out which way to go. Sounds like someone's walking away from an offer. Again, Judgment. Maybe something you don't know. Something you don't see coming is coming in. Something you don't see coming. Someone making a judgment call. The Lovers is here. Could be a Gemini. Again, twos. Something you don't see coming. The Tower. I think it's a deconstruction happening basically within the self. And justice is happening within all of us. Look at that Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's a rebuilding here that's occurring. That Seven of Swords always throws me off every time. But there's other meanings to it. Again, it's trying to plan, I feel, in a sense, something may be going on that you don't quite know, in a sense, something unseen here. That card always throws me off. More about that Seven of Swords. That Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords? Perhaps you're walking away from something and moving more towards this Ace of Pentacles here. A more solid offer here. Being more solid. In a sense, it's a deconstruction that's occurring because of it. Yeah, choices here. Choosing a different path that is going to bring you more wish fulfillment here. As the King of Cups, as this energy here, something more balanced. You may have, maybe you wanted to offer something to someone, or they wanted to offer something to you. It just wasn't quite mature enough. Yeah, interesting. There's the Devil. Moving away from this kind of energy here. Leaving this behind and letting that go away, and focusing more on this Ace of Cups energy, this self-love, this independence. Yeah, there's that Queen of Pentacles there. Perhaps this person had you in reverse, and now you're focusing more on your finances again. You know, you want to be that loving energy, that independent energy. I saw that Nine of Pentacles there. You know, some kind of thing has thrown you off. Choosing yourself. And also the support of people here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Stability. Choosing something more stable, whether that's family. It could be, again, another offer from somebody that's more mature, more stable. You might have stresses around finances. Got the Wish, the Star here. Moving towards your happiness. Moving towards your wish fulfillment. Getting out of that Five of Pentacles energy, that lack energy. You know, I see the strive to get toward that happiness. And, you know, I think you're stressed about it. But I wouldn't worry so much. Yeah. Investments here. Seeing this Emperor here with this Knight of Wands here. Seven of Pentacles. Harvesting, investments. Taking a look back at everything you've invested in. He's looking at that Six of Pentacles there. What has he invested in? What has he gotten out of it? What is he getting back? Is this balanced? And again, with that Judgment, with the Temperance, is this balanced? Certain situations that are not balanced for you, you will be leaving behind. They're going to be crumbling. I keep seeing this Tower. It has thrown everybody off. It is everywhere. I think it's a kind of an awakening happening here. An awakening of self-love here. Maybe you tried to make amends with some people and it was just a no-go. But that's okay because you're still heading for your happiness. I think you're still, like, again, in this energy of having the right people around that are going to come in here. Just a few more here. Looks really good, though. I think you're headed toward that. Yeah, dropping the burden there. And then we end with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Laying it down. Ultimately, I think you're heading in the positive direction here. You're headed in the positive direction. I think you're worried about finances. Don't worry about finances. Focus on the love here. Focus on the self-love. Focus on the goals. Focus on, you know, you're supported universally by your family, by your friends. And yeah, I feel like there's something that you may not see coming with this Ace of Pentacles here. A new idea. Something new coming in. Let me end this with pulling an angel card real quick. Boom, that one flipped over fast. Victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. You are being watched over by Archangel Sandalphon. Beloved one, Archangel Chemiel, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Look at that. Very interesting. Yeah, and I see there's a soulmate relationship here. It could also be other, you know, other soulmates are also friends and family members as well. Life review. Archangel Jeremiel. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Yes. And I see that largely right now. Wherever you are feeling the imbalance right now, remember who you are. Archangel Michael. You are powerful, loving, and a creative child of God. You are very loved. Bottom line. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on in the background that we don't realize is going on, and this is part of the process. And for it's not comfortable, but it's being rearranged right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially with they were talking about Uranus and Taurus. There's a lot of rearranging going on, breaking down the system, creating a new way of doing things. And it's not comfortable. Change is never comfortable. But I feel like you are universally supported. Yeah. Just remember that. This is part of the process, the ups and the downs. And you're supported right now. And I'm praying that you're all safe and protected. And you're all doing well. Please be smart right now and take precautions, because you are all so beautiful and so special and irreplaceable. There is nobody like you. And so, yeah, just know that it's going to be all right. Allow these things to flow. Allow the emotions to flow. I feel like this is it's going to be all right. Just have the faith in these. Have the faith. You are loved. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening. Bye.